Today I want to talk about what is the process of relocating from one state to another state. The reason I wanted to talk about this is because we have a beautiful family on their way from Los Angeles to San Antonio today, and we have just gone through the process, and I wanted to give a few reminders if you are considering moving out of state. So the first thing I recommend is to visit the area that you're going to relocate to before you start looking for houses. You want to get a feel of the neighborhood, certain wants and needs. For example, I love Trader Joe's, so I don't want to be too far from a Trader Joe's, and kind of get a feel for specific suburbs that you like, maybe amenities that you're looking for, schools, things like that. So first thing you want to do, visit. Second thing is you're going to want to locate a realtor. Now, there are several ways you can do this. The first way I would recommend is, I'm sure you know a realtor in your area. So talk to them. They may have done a transaction with another real estate professional in another part of the country or several parts of the country. And depending on their experience, they may have accumulated a list of people to refer clients to that they feel comfortable with and that they feel like the transaction was very smooth. So I have a list all over the country of different realtors that I would recommend people to. The second way is to look at your social media audience. So maybe you have friends who are in different parts of the state, maybe not necessarily that part of the state, but they may know somebody, or their realtor friend may know somebody. So it's always good to get referrals and recommendations if at all possible. The third way is to check out Instagram, social media hashtags. I mean, if you're a good realtor, you're hashtagging your area, and maybe get a feel of their posts. Follow them for a little bit. See if you guys vibe and jive and you have the same style. That's gonna help you find someone who is really looking for what you want. So example, I love mid-century. So I would look for somebody who specializes in mid-century houses, maybe hashtag mid-century realtor or something of that sort. The third thing you're gonna do is get pre-approved with a lender. So your realtor is probably gonna have a list of preferred lenders that you could work with as far as the transaction. Interview all these lenders. See who has the best rates, who has the best turn times, who maybe is used to relocation clients. Those are questions that you're gonna wanna ask to the lender. Fourth, you are going to want to start looking at homes virtually. In this day and age with COVID going on, most realtors are pretty used to virtual showings. So we actually go into the home, well, we FaceTime, Zoom, Skype, whatever you want, and we give you a tour of the home. You can ask any questions you want. We can open up cabinets, do whatever you need to do as far as looking at the home and making a decision as to whether you want to buy it or not. Next thing you're gonna do is make an offer on the property that you fall in love with. Now, this doesn't stick you to the property. Most states have a contingency period where you can make a decision after you do your home inspection to decide whether or not you want the property or not. Personally, I recommend for you to fly out for the home inspection. Not only can you take a look at the property, but you can also find out what is going on with the property to make a decision if you want to move forward. The beauty of Texas is that we have an option period built in, which is very inexpensive for you. You can actually choose how many days you want to go ahead and make a decision on the property, and usually it only costs you about $10 a day. So it is a pretty awesome little thing that we have here in Texas. Once you've decided that you want to move forward on the property, you're going to go ahead and fly back home, get your appraisals done, get your loan going, start packing, get your moving company in order, or your U-Haul, or however you're gonna move these things, ship your cars, drive your cars. These are all decisions that you're gonna need to make. And as a realtor here who has been through the relocation process herself, I can definitely help you get through that process. We'll have your utilities turned on before you get here, and once you arrive, we hand you a key. So the process is not as hard as you think. It may seem very tedious. I've done it twice. It has worked out fine. And if you're looking to move to San Antonio, I can definitely help. If you are looking to move to another area, please feel free to reach out to me as well. Like I said, I've worked with agents all over the country, so I may have somebody for you. And hopefully this video helped. And if a relocation is in order, then let's get you started.